Hey guys, welcome to the Ultimate VR Setup Comparison. Today I'll be comparing the Quest 2, the Rift S, the Knox Labs V2 Google Cardboard headset with the LG K20. Now before I get into this, I just want to tell you about how I got here, because you're probably wondering that. Why the hell have I spent so much time and so much money just to play in VR with a phone, Wiimotes, and a 360 Connect? Let's find out. When I first got a phone, a good, decent smartphone that could actually play something. So I kept remembering this thing. It's called Google Cardboard. I always wanted to try it because it was a cheap way to get into VR. And I looked at my phone and I looked it up and it couldn't do it. And then I forgot about it. And then I got the K20. Not for VR, but for PUBG Mobile. It sucked. Until I remembered Google Cardboard again, and I tried out this app called IVRY. It allows you to hook up your phone to your computer either using a 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi or through a wired connection. And it basically makes your computer think that this is a VR headset in Steam VR. Just undid that. So not too long later, I looked up online and I was thinking, hey, let's try this Google Cardboard thing out. So I got this Knox Labs V2 Google Cardboard headset online. It was the cheapest thing and it had pretty good reviews, so I got it. And it came pre-assembled, so because I didn't have any way to cut this kind of cardboard, and plus it was really good. Also had a little button on top. Didn't know how I could do that. So yeah. Also bought a strap for it. That was like $5 each. Why am I talking about that now? But yeah, I got the headset, plugged it into my computer. Did some fiddling with the driver, and bam, I was in VR chat on my phone with the controller. Because, yeah, if I tried to sit here, it'd be like, here. But no, if I had a controller, I could just, yeah. Plus, I already had a controller, some Chinese knockoff from Discount Electronics, like $20. It broke right as I got the connection cable for that, because I was listening to some dudes in VR chat say that you could use 360 Connect in VR for your feet tracking. So I looked it up. Turns out you can do more than just feet tracking with it, and it delved me into Driver for VR. Driver for VR is a driver that allows your 360 Connect or your webcam or your PSI to be used as a tracking device to track different parts of your body using your head, your controllers, or your feet. So I started off simple. I just used the Kinect's onboard skeleton tracking, which basically looks for people, puts skeleton on people, and predicts what that skeleton is doing and puts it in the game. And that's it. You could just have full body with just Kinect. So I had the 360 Connect, and I had the link cable to connect it to my computer, but I didn't have a way to manipulate objects without a silly little gamepad. So I was like, what's this? Man, I want to manage my life. What's this? You sign that to their device support. No, support myself. Ha ha. Yeah. So it turns out you can use a lot of stuff to control stuff with your stuff. That stuff being Move controllers, Joy-Cons, Wii remotes and nunchucks, Google Daydream controllers, Gear VR controllers, a silly little Xbox gamepad, your mouse, 2 mouses, a keyboard, and another Xbox controller. So I was like, yay! Let's suck this up. Oh, I don't have Bluetooth. Might as well fuck around with the dev kit for a bit.
Yellow stars.
Yay, now that I have my Bluetooth dongle, let's put these to work. Okay, they're hooked up. Now go. Go. Why aren't they going? Go. 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 Okay, this isn't working. Looked around for a bit. And I heard that people were using a pass-through for other things. And I was like, what if I take the pass-through and I pass through to a game? So I got a game and I put it in emulator, and I used that to hook up my Wiimotes to the emulator. I then paused the game in the emulator, opened up Driver for VR, and then that worked. It seems very complicated, because it is. But I really didn't give a shit. I'm playing in VR now, so fuck off. So yeah, it's working. It's working. Uh-huh. Wait. Ugh. I can't go more than this. Because if I go more, it just goes back. Yep. The Wiimotes only have 2 degrees of motion. They can go up and down, and they can do roll, but they can't do this. They can only do this and this. Not very useful, really. The only way you could do this is if you move your entire arm in those directions using the skeleton, which is kind of hard. Actually, it's not kind of hard. It's just really annoying. So I sought to remedy this problem. So I bought these things, except I didn't, because at the time these little nubbins on the end they didn't support it yet. So I was like, fuck, am I just doomed? Do I have to pay $70 for some Joy-Cons? I don't have the money. It's not my birthday yet. It's not Christmas time. So what do I do? I'll just improve the tracking a bit. I heard of this thing called ping pong balls. So yeah, I have the ping pong balls. Currently, they're not hooked up to the Wiimotes because I tried to stick them on my feet. Didn't really work that well. So basically what I did was, my dad had this little security light thing that for some reason plugged into a carport like the cigarette lighter port. So he took that, and if I can find it right quick, oh, here it is. Hooked up this massive, was it? Oh yeah, 12 volt, 8 amp hour battery. For reference, you see how fucking tiny these wires are? If I break this and short it on my arm, there will be a hole there. Probably not, but it will hurt very much. So, what I did was, I took them, and he just taped them up. So if I press this button, they light up. But they only light up in blue. Luckily, an orange one still works just as fine. Blue, orange, left to right. You get 2 hands. I don't have 3 hands. Wish we had 3 hands. Probably be better if we had 3 hands. But we don't. So I took that. I think this one goes on left. Yeah. We had this. Bam. It's basically a PS Move controller. The fuck am I doing? But yeah, I basically turned a Wiimote into a PS Move controller, and it works. Has better button functions than the freaking PS Move, that's for sure. But still can't do 3 degrees for the time being. Till I was just playing around it for like a year and so, and then finally in alpha they added support for these. These suck, by the way. Literally every other second, you're supposed to put them on the ground, press the minus button to reset the orientation, and then you're good for another 5 seconds, and then you have to do that again. Because the drift on this motherfucker is off the charts. I tried mapping this to like this program called GlovePie, which allowed me to emulate the movements from this into like computer movements, like on a mouse and keyboard. And I tried to play Jet Lancer with that. It works very hard. I need to do a video on that. I haven't done that yet. But yeah, when I tried to turn left, right, just drift and drift and drift and drift. It was horrible. But hey, it worked. I didn't give a shit. I was doing it. That's all that mattered. I'm having fun. I'm memeing on people. I'm playing in virtual reality with the phone, 2 Wiimotes, and the 360 Connect. That requires a lot of fucking dedication and time. Unless you do exactly what I did and have exactly the same outcomes, then it'll probably take you less time. Except that everything is a little shit these days. Nothing ever works the way it's supposed to. Or it's just me, I don't know. Fast forward a bit, I get a job at Walmart. So, what do I do? I got a Rift S. Yes. I got a Rift S on Amazon because it was trustworthy, and people say that you can get shit less on eBay. I don't know how. It's really scalped right now. And this cost $438. I had it for a month. Left controller rattles a bit. Not much you can do there. Not really a problem until you just shove them together way better. And It's pretty great. I used some earbuds, I mean some earpods. They worked fine. Fast forward a month. Actually, no. In that month of time, I was like, I have the 360 Connect, and I have feet, and I don't need anything on my feet, but I do kind of want to sleep. Took the cardboard box that this thing came in, chopped it up into squares, put some shoe on it, and one brand slide. And then I went to the store and got $70 worth of ink, cause fuck ink. Literally, it's fucking ink. What the fuck does cost? Yeah, $70 worth of ink just to print this out. But hey, it worked. Tinkered with it a bit in the settings. Calibrating it is a bitch though, because they're still working on it. I used my webcam to track where this thing is, and kind of sucks. I mean, you have full 6 degrees, but if you move it, it stops tracking immediately. You have to have a high resolution, high frame rate camera in order to have fast tracking. Because if I move from here to here in like a matter of like half a second, it stops. It goes like here, and it goes like here. But hey, I could kick my feet up. I could yeah, I tried that. I tried sleeping in VR. One, I'm not allowed to do it because this is the office and my dad doesn't want me to. Two, it didn't really feel comfortable. I took some sleeping bags, I put them on the ground, put some comforter on it, and I was wondering what that smell came from. You know, those sleeping bags sitting up on the top shelf for all those years, I thought we might have at least washed them once. Yeah, I peed in them. Yeah, I peed in them, and I never washed them. So I basically slept on top of soiled sleeping bags for about like 3 hours, and then I got up because I was just, this is too much. It fucking hurts. I'm sleeping on the ground. There's wires everywhere. I have a job in the morning. My neck fucking hurts because this thing is bulky as fuck. And yeah. Now this is the last time I slept in VR. Till I got the Quest 2. Turns out a month later, Quest 2 comes out. And it's only $300. $138 less than what this costed me. And it's portable, has higher resolution, has better frame rate, and yeah, I bought one, it broke. There's something inside the left side, like a screw went loose or something. So I had it for a bit, returned it, got another one. Yeah. Haven't had any issues since. Tried sleeping in VR again. VR chat on the Quest 2 still sucks. Everybody is just gray default man with their dude plastered on their chest like a fucking Teletubby. I want to sleep with a Teletubby. I want to sleep with the girl because I'm lonely and sad. Probably just wait to college. That brings us to here. The comparison video that I promised I was going to do for a couple months, and I put it off because I fucking love VR so goddamn much. Yeah. Let's get into the meat of this. Starting off, we want to get a baseline here. My computer. Probably not the best for VR, according to Linus Tech Tips. But it works, and it works perfectly for me. So here we go. CPU, AMD Ryzen 5 3600. Recently I watched a video that said it was the best bang for the buck. I bought it before he said it was the best bang for the buck. So, MSI B450 Gaming Plus Max. Yeah, it just comes up as Gaming Max or Gaming Plus. It doesn't say Gaming Plus Max anywhere online. I just got it on Newegg. It was pretty good. Had all the stuff I needed. 32 gigs of RAM. That's double what I had before. Main shooter is a MSI GTX 1650 Super overclocked, 4 gigabytes, and my second monitor is running on a GT 710. I used to run on VR that, like, just a little bit, but yeah. The case is just the ThinkStation S20. Bought this at a Discount Electronics. I don't know how long. I've had it ever since, and I just love it. I cannot bear to get rid of it. Oh, fuck. Okay. Also, recently I upgraded my storage. I'm using an SK Hynix Gold P31 500 gigabyte SSD M.2 PS5 sounded motherfucker with the 2 hard drives for my mass storage, a 650 watt Corsair CX 650M power supply. That's 25 more than what I had before. Plus, I dropped the power supply once, so I'm not going to use that again. Plus, it's 25 more than what I had. Plus much. Displays. I have a 1080p Asus VS228H. It has speakers in the side, but whenever I plug an audio device into it, it just doesn't work. Not even through the HDMI. And it's the SyncMaster 940B that my dad got me from Goodwill. What, didn't these things retail like 200 something, 300 something when they first launched? So go to Goodwill, guys. You're getting a good deal on some old monitors, and they're still working pretty good today. For cooling, I just have the stock AMD cooler that came with the Ryzen 5 3600 plus 3 case fans. I have this. First thing I want to tell you, I have this little RGB clear fan, and I just threw that into the front. And the only way to power it was I sent a little line through the case on along the front panel, coming out where you can lock it, like where those computers at school where you can lock it so people can't open up the hatch. I locked it. I just bent it a bit. I went through that. I plugged a power supply into a power strip, and then I plugged that power strip into my auxiliary power supply, so that whenever I turn on the computer, it'll automatically turn on the fan. And plus, there's a fan on the PS. There's a fan on the stock cooler and a fan on the back. Yeah, this is jank in progress. Keyboard. Why do I have keyboard here? Why do I have mouse here? Sound. I have an Astro A10 headset. I just got this recently at Walmart for about 50 bucks. It feels really good. Sounds pretty great. Not as good as the Turtle Beaches that just fucking fell apart. I dropped them once. They cracked one side, cracked on the other side, cracked the other side again. I tried to super glue them, did not work. They sounded really great though. Those were like 60 bucks, and I got them at, what was it, Target, Walmart, Walmart, when I was a kid. It was for Xbox 360, but it worked for the PC, so hey. Sounded pretty great, had a really long cable. And then I got like some sort of little headset I just had lying around. I used that for my VR for a little bit. I haven't used these in VR yet. Probably sound great though. And sound great. Okay, just Windows 10. That's the basic operating system. Now for the real meat. The comparison. Before I start off, I just want to say one quick thing. The scoring system, 2 points for the best, 1 point for getting there, and 0 points for the last place. Okay? Good. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. First, let's do it the frame cap. Hey guys, I made a quick fuck up on the frame cap. Bruh. So, FPS of the phone reaches a maximum of 60 Hertz. Maximum of the Rift S, from what I've seen and from my experience, it's supposed to be 85 Hertz. And the Quest 2 can go up to 90 Hertz, but that's still experimental. It can right now it's like 72 or something. But soon it will have 90 Hertz support. So I'm just gonna put it down for the best at 90 Hertz. Next up is the resolution. Let me pull up my Google thingy here. The LG K20 has a 5.3 inch display with 720 by 1280 pixels. That's it. What do you expect? I can walk up to somebody and say, "Hey, want me to count how many pixels you are?" Yeah, that's how low res it is. Don't think we're going to be winning any awards for that soon. The Rift, no, not the Rift. The Rift S has 1280 by 1440 per eye. It's a lot per eye. I didn't know you could put that much in your eyes. It's a lot of eye. And the Rift S, no, not the Quest 2 has 1920 by 1832 per eye. That's close to 4K like the Index, but it's not. But hey, I'm not complaining. It's only $300, but hey, 1920, 1440, 720. By the way, if you're going to play at 720, 60 FPS, you're gonna have you need to have balls of steel like I am. You have to have a stomach of iron like I have. If you get motion sick really easily, this is not the setup for you. Unless you're a ball and mat lad like me. Otherwise, don't try it. You're not gonna survive 5 seconds in VR. Going for most resolution, again, Quest 2, 2 points, Rift S, 1 point, and the phone, 0. Audio. This is audio. Audio. Starting off with the phone. Doesn't work with IVRY, sadly. You cannot use audio in IVRY. You have to hook up something from your PC to your head. I used some crappy little headset. You could use ballin' ass headset like I do. Probably might not feel too comfortable. I'd recommend getting like a really light headset or maybe some earbuds with an extension cord. Either way, yeah. Rift S has some integrated speakers in them. They fire downward right here and here. If you can see, right? There's like holes. Yeah, there's holes. You see them holes? They fire downwards because your ears are here, headband's up here, and it shoots downwards. Yeah. Quest 2, great success, I could say. The strap has the integrated speakers, and if you can see right there, little line right there, you can see that they fire in towards your ear, not down past your ear, and they have some really, really good bass. They're basically an AirPods, but they're not in your ear. I would still recommend using earpods. You plug in earpods right here, and you plug them into your ear. It's like they're closer, but they sound exactly like earpods, and that's really cool. Rift S does not have the bass of the earpods. They don't sound as great as the earpods, but they're still pretty close. So yeah, again, Quest 2, 2, Rift S 1, phone 0. Field of view. What the fuck is math? Literally, I have a phone, I have a headset, I put them together. Oh, let me check this. Yeah, I'm gonna say that's like the lowest freaking field of view ever. You're basically like looking like this with some of this. You're basically looking through this. Remember when you could do this as a kid? Yeah, you're basically looking through this. I don't know how many degrees this is, but it's not a lot. I don't have a engineering caliper with me. I should probably buy one. Those are like, I don't know, I heard there's like $50 ones and there's like $200 ones. I would put them into Google. I'll put the numbers into Google and spit me out a field of view, but it's 3:12 a.m. on Halloween. Basically, this Halloween, all I'm gonna do is grab a stick, grab a bucket, go on my skateboard, fly through all the houses. Give me the rest of your candy. Give me the rest of your candy. Give me the rest of your candy, and just pray to God I get something. Everyone's gonna be asleep by then because, well, one, COVID, so not people are gonna be doing it, and two, it's probably gonna be way too late to get any candy. Anyway, back into the field of view. Let me pull up the specky weckies again, Yanny. Thank you, Wikipedia. Field of view is 115 degrees. Apparently. Apparently you're supposed to like adjust the depth and like shove it against your eyes with your glasses on and like to get the most field of view. And it's like adjustable and clicks. That kind of hurts, trying to shove that thing against your face to get the most field of view. But it can go up to 115 degrees. This just has 3 slides. You just slide the internal thing like this. I have mine set to 2 because I see stuff close to me and then I use my glasses to see stuff far away. And that just seemed the clearest. Ah, fuck, don't you dare. Seemed the clearest of all 3 options. Not a lot of options. I'd probably suggest doing this thing again, but that's probably why this thing is so bulky in the first place. I looked, and the Rift S, I think it might be a bit more, but the Quest 2 might be a bit more. I don't know. I'm gonna go with the Rift S on this one because you can fully adjust it, other than what the Quest 2 does, which is only 3 options. Which, from what I've heard, people do not like just having 3 options. They want to have the in-betweens. So, yeah. Field of view, 2 for the Rift S, 1 for the Quest, and 0 for the phone. What the fuck is you? Thank you. Battery life. The Rift S will go about 2 to 3 hours on a full charge. Not a lot if you're trying to show off to your friends at Walmart. Rift S doesn't have a battery, so and it's not really portable, so you really can't take it anywhere. If I'm using this on 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi, this will last. All it's doing is taking video and sending computational data. It's not really doing any audio or like internal systems or anything like that. So this will probably last me like 6 hours on a full charge. So yeah, first win to the phone for battery life. Rift S 0 because it doesn't compete, and Quest 2 1. Starting to win. Reliability. As I said before, Quest 2, I have 2 of these. Oh, I had one, and then it broke, and I returned it, and I got this one. So yeah, people have been getting complaints about defects a lot. I've heard at least 5 or 6 people having the same problem as me with the rattling in the headset. So, not a good idea. This is my first Rift S. It came from Amazon. The only complaint I have with it is that on the left controller, sometimes if I slap it too hard, the battery comes out of its socket. I have to put it back in, and I hate that whenever I'm going around trying to hit something and it just doesn't hit. Yeah. So yeah, phone. This was released in 2016. It's a phone. I've been using it as a phone. I always keep my phones in a case except when I'm in VR. I dropped it on the corner once. Yeah, fuck you, Apple. Yeah. Pretty good there. So, terms of reliability, works. Pretty great. Ah, fuck, no! Stupid Rift S. Why did I spend $438 on you? Reliability, 2 for the phone, again, because it's a phone and it has Gorilla Glass. Thank you, LG. Rift S gets a 1, and Quest gets a 0 because of all the defects that's been happening. Playable area. With the Quest 2, I could go anywhere. Of course, it's the Quest 2. You can take it anywhere, you can go anywhere, you can shove your dick in about a 20 foot by 20 foot space. Rift S, it's tethered to your computer, so you probably go the length of the cord, and yeah, it's about 15 or so, maybe less. I don't know. It's a PC headset, not a mobile headset, so you're probably just stuck to your computer. Phone, I'm stuck with the 360 Connect. There's kind of just like a narrow cone area that I could play in, and if I get like half a meter too close, if I get within like half a meter, it fucks up. If I get farther than 2 meters, it fucks up. Yeah, not very good. Playable area for the phone, 0. Rift S, 1, and Quest 2 again. Tracking. This one gets a bit hard. Poo. Poo. It's poo. It's poo. I'm doing Trump point. See? It's poo. 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 It's poo. It's poo. It works though, but it's poo. Rift S has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cameras. The resolution of them is not as good as the Quest 2's cameras, but there's more of them, so I don't really know. All I know is that whenever I try to fling my controllers, my hair gets in the way. Either way, both have that same issue where my hair is too long and I have to shove it in my shirt, but it still gets out. For some reason, when I play Beat Saber, I always miss that block. I always mix the next 5 blocks where my thing's just standing there missing all the blocks. you don't kind of have that problem with that 360. You don't have that problem with the 360. But you do have this problem if you have long, gorgeous hair like me. So I'm gonna go off the pass-through because I love pass-through. Great feature. I've never tried it on a valve system before, but hey, I can at least see my phone in this. With this, it's literally just white or nothing. Yeah. So tracking, Quest 2 gets a 2, Rift S gets 1, and phone is poo. Controllers. We got the Wiimote. I mean, you could suck on it. So there's a plus. Rift S and Quest 2. Here's a bit of a contemporary problem because it's kind of basically the same. You have bigger controller and you have like this extra little touch point, and you have smaller controller with like a groupier trigger. After when I switch from the Quest 2 back to the Rift S, I feel like the trigger on the Rift S is way better for gripping stuff, and the texture on the controller handle feels way better. But the strap is god awful. Literally, what the fuck? It's literally just a string. If I go all the way out to the end, I'm basically holding it on a toothpick. Also, it lasts a week. I have a box of batteries right here because it lasts only a week on a AA battery. These, I've had this for about a week or two, and it still says 100%. Weird. It's probably some weird magic. It says 4 times better than the Rift S on the original controllers. Something's off about that. But hey, if you like grabbing stuff better, like getting your hands around stuff, the Rift S feels kind of good because it's small, it's compact. Having like your thumbs in this like big area, if you want to like grab it like that. Grip is kind of debatable on the Quest 2 controllers, I could say. Face buttons and joystick are about the same. The menu and Oculus buttons, they're indented a bit. Are they indented? No, they're not. They're just a little bit up, but having the indent feels good. The touch point has no use for what I can see. It just registers as this doing the same. If I put my thumb here, it's the same thing. It's just laying my thumb here. Kind of useless. I don't know why. The ring's a little bit bigger. Maybe better tracking if you have really, really, really long arms for some reason. Like me, I have long arms. I'm 6 foot. But yeah. Controllers. Phone 0. Rift S. My personal opinion. Just turned off my monitor. When I switched from the Rift S controllers to the Quest 2 controllers, when I played Beat Saber, when I was hitting blocks, it felt like I wasn't really hitting anything. I was just lightly brushing my hair against a block. That's all it felt. When I hit something with the Rift S, I was like, do, yeah. So yeah, Rift S gets a 2, Quest 2 gets a 1. Comfort. There has been a huge discussion about comfort. Comfort. The Rift S has this amazing head strap. Feels really squishy and feels nice. I just want to sleep on this shit. It's amazing. And it's really adjustable with this clicky knob, and this little head strap here. The strap, it's not that comfortable. It's not as squishy as the Rift S, and if I shove my face against it, it feels like I'm sleeping on a rock. I heard about the Elite strap. People still say it's crap with the Elite strap. Not that good. The phone, however, I don't have any tissues with me right now, but all I would do is I'd take the tissues, I'd put one here and one on my nose. It's pretty damn light. If I used it without the tissues, my nose would start hurting because it's sharp cardboard. But if I just put my tissues on there, I probably wouldn't notice for about a good 4 hours. They don't leave that much of an imprint on your face, so it feels pretty good. Probably does feel a lot better than the Quest 2, the strap. This feels a bit hard, and this is using a nice Velcro-y kind of feel on the soft side. It's not too hairy like the soft side, but it feels like a good thin Velcro soft side. It feels really nice. One issue I had was that my head was somehow too small. I placed it too wrong. Oh yeah, the stickies that came with it were shit. So I had to take some 3M stickies, and I stuck them to that, and I stuck that to that, and they stick really well. Looks like they're coming off a bit right now, but I might just restick them. They last a really long time, and plus this is cardboard, and you're sweating a lot, so you really want to have those tissues on there, because if you don't, you're going to wear out the cardboard really quickly, especially if you're my dad. My dad sweats like a motherfucker. It's literally, he comes home from work after being on a roof, drenched. Don't hug him. I hug him because he's my dad, but if you hug him, you're going to start smelling like sweat. Yeah. Comfort for the Quest 2. I'm going to put that as 0 because people are having lots of issues with it, and it doesn't exactly feel that good. Rift S gets a 2, and the phone gets a 1. Cost. This is where this blue section comes in. The phone costed about $200 at the time. Maybe more, maybe less. I don't know. I wasn't at the place when they got that. But as time went on, phones are getting more powerful and way cheaper. So they're starting to support Google Cardboard now, and it's getting really cheaper. You can get it for free at some places. You can get it for like 50 or $100 at some others. I'm gonna put it down as 100. 50. 50 seems like a good margin. $50 for the phone. Headset. Oh, by the way, this is not including shipping. Shipping is not included. Shipping is not included. Tax is not included. Headset and the strap together were about... The strap was $5 and this was $20? Yeah, $20. The controllers, I already have controllers. I've heard that you can get them on eBay for around let's go there. eBay Wiimote. That $20. If there's a little pile. Wiimote. Official OEM refurbished. Wiimotion Plus. And by the way, you have to use the original Wiimote. If you use a third party, it might not work well, or it might not work at all. You have to use an OEM Wiimote. I'd suggest getting one with Motion Plus in it, but hey, you can also get the little sticky things like I did. These normally come for about like, I'd say 15 to 25 bucks for a Wiimote. Yeah, see, here's one, really good, 20 bucks. I'd probably get that one. One with like Wii Motion Plus inside. I don't know how much those go for. There's not a lot coming up here. These are just cases. I'd say Wii Motion Plus probably comes out at like 25 bucks for one with Wii Motion Plus inside, maybe more. So you're gonna need two of those. That's 40 bucks, and then Wiimote Motion Plus adapter. Yeah, you're gonna need the adapter. The adapter costs 24 bucks, maybe less, maybe more. You're also gonna want a genuine one. Some come with the sleeves, some don't. You could get them in packs of 2 for about 24 bucks. Some come in ones for about 12 bucks. I got mine in ones and got a double for them. So they'll probably cost you around 20 bucks to 30 or 40 bucks. So I'm going to go with the lowest. I'm going to say 20 and 20. It's 40 plus 20. That's 60. 60 bucks for your controllers. Tracking. I've heard that you can get a 360 Connect or an Xbox One Connect for really cheap. Like, let's see. Because these things really flopped and people want to get rid of them. These are just stands. What the I've heard people said that these are going for like $3 or $4. Probably that's when they just really started going down. You could probably get one at a pawn shop for really cheap. But these if you come in like these bundles or like some of these are like $18. Some of these are $8 and come with an adapter. Some of these go even higher, cheaper. So I'd probably go for about 30 bucks for the Connect. And I got an adapter cable online. Xbox 360 adapter for PC. Amazon. Connect 360 PC adapter. You want to get a good one because if you get a bad one, I heard that if you get a bad one, they can brick your Connect. Also, if you go into the device manager, do not fiddle with it because if you do, you could also brick it too. I don't remember what I got. So I got the Amazon's Choice one. This one's 12 bucks. I think mine was more. Let me check. Okay, so I did get it for like 12 bucks, but for some reason I thought it was like 25 bucks when I got it. So there you go. If you have Prime, it's 12. Free same day. Holy shit. But it probably cost you about a little bit extra if you had shipping, but I have Prime. Get Prime, it's worth it. 12 bucks. 12 bucks for trapping. 12 bucks for tracking, 30 bucks to connect. Ping pong balls. Okay, come in big packs, so that's about, you're going to need 2 different ones. That's 10. Or you're going to need 2 LEDs. If you have like the little one of those LED system, little light up thingies, like what my dad has, you could probably go to like maybe like a security system place that just has some laying around. Probably don't need your ID to do that. Or probably look around in a Home Depot or Radio Shack's dead. Some electronics place you could look around, probably find something online too, like a light up pucks, light up balls. That'll cost you around, I'd say 20 bucks to at most 40 bucks if you want to get like really bright ones, because they're gonna need to be bright. I'm gonna go in the median, say 25 bucks, so that's 30, 25, that's 55, 67 $67 for track. How do I formulas? I'm gonna just do it manually because I don't have the time to remember how to use Excel. Calculator. 50 plus 20 plus 60 plus 67. And our total comes out to $197. That sounds pretty good. Oh, and that's assuming your computer has a Bluetooth adapter, which is probably going to run you about 20 more bucks. What else am I missing? No, I'm not missing anything else. Hey guys, I forgot one thing. Two things actually. There is still the software. I totally forgot about software. Where's my calculator? Here's my calculator. That's not my calculator. This is a calculator. Calculates. But yeah, 197. That was the original cost. Driver for VR. You have to pay for that. If you don't pay for that, you have to restart Steam VR every 10 minutes. Yeah, and that is 15. That's no. 1597. And you can do it more. Yeah, and it's only one-time payment. You don't have to pay more and more and more. So there you go on there. Also, IVRY after 5 minutes goes completely black and white. If you don't want to play in black and white, you have to pay $8. That's a one-time payment as well. Please, I recommend you get it on the Steam store. You can also get the premium version on the app, but if you do it on the app and you switch to Apple or Android, it does not transfer. So if you get it on PC, it will stay linked to that Steam account. Got it? Great. Total comes out to $220.97. It does break 200, but it's still cheaper than the alternatives. Maybe like some supplies might cost you about another $5 to like put them together, maybe. So we're gonna say about 200 bucks, but at the least 197. Hey, it's a pretty good deal. Quest 2 costs. If you want to play on the Quest, that's it. Nothing to do with your PC. Probably want to get PC. Get a PC Master Race. You're gonna love it. We have free shit. We don't have to pay for online. It's really great. Quest 2. This one is the $299 version. It has 64 gigabytes in it, and I really don't need 256 gigabytes. I have a lot of games on it. Echo, Super Hot, Beat Saber. I mean, if you downloaded a lot of games, like if you have like 20 AAA titles off the Oculus library, they're probably going to fill it up. And then maybe you want to get something like, if they expand the Android features, maybe, but 64 is a pretty good middle ground for me, just being like a basic user of this thing. So, $299 plus the link cable. The link cable is $79. The Elite strap is $50. Without the battery. And the carrying case is also 50 bucks. Sounds like bullshit. I got $25.79 with Prime. But the price has dropped, so it's $21.79. So this is a pretty good length, 10 feet. You're not going to go too far with it. There are longer versions for 16 feet. And some guy says he has a 100-foot cable. Sounds like a lot of bullshit because apparently, well, thing is, it's DC power. You can't run DC power that far. If you run DC power that far, it's going to degrade along the length of the cable. Like, you remember the first ever electrical power station that ran off DC? If you had a light bulb at the end versus at the front, it was the light bulb closest to the station was way brighter than one further away from it. And since we're talking about electrical components, I don't think that these little signals are going to be very strong when they get to your quest, because they're not just jumping, they have to go through the whole spool. You get me? You should, because that's how DC power works. But yeah, 21 bucks on Amazon, pretty good deal. It's $79. I don't know how much the link cable. How long is the link cable? 5 meters. Alexa, convert 5 meters into feet.
5 meters is about 16 feet 5 inches.
You can get a 16-foot cable for less than half of the official Oculus Link cable. And I have this Link cable. It works pretty well. It has the strap on it, so you could just strap that onto the side. It doesn't have to dangle or damage anything. It's pretty great. Don't get Oculus. Get whoever this dude's trying to. Deathinian. Great guy. Don't know him. Pretty great. Don't know him. He's awesome. Don't know him. Yeah. Link cable. Show up, honey. $21.79. $179. There you go. $21.79. Let's do the math. 21.9. $320.79. First off, we're already beating the Quest 2 by about $100. More than $100. So if you want to save $100 and lose a month of your life, this is a viable option. If you have 100 years of life, you know that you're gonna have, and you know when you have a month to waste, bam, waste a month. I mean, since we all know that if over time this is gonna get a lot easier, but over time prices will change. So if you get the stuff now, do it in the future, it'll probably take a lot less time. Finally, the Rift S. Huge mistake, waste of money. Why the fuck did I buy this? It was $438 on Amazon. I went to Amazon because I trust them. eBay is full of scalpers and scammers. Bruh, what the fuck? People say they could get like a Quest 2 or a Rift S or a Vive for like $100 or $200 on eBay. Who the fuck's your guy? Please tell me. I need to know, because this cost me $438. That's like, if I could get the 256 gigabyte model, I could get that and probably have like a fifth of the way to full body tracking with like the index stuff. Literally, what the F? I am stupid. Stupid. Feels great though. $438. Let's look up on Amazon how it is. Rift S. $400. From $400. $400. They're selling the last gen thing they have for more than the Quest 2. And there aren't any cheaper options here. They're just more and more expensive. Ooh, okay. But yeah, it's cheaper. It's just more and more expensive. It's not good. It's not. No. Don't. 3D print that. I need to buy a 3D printer. I need to buy a 3D printer. I'm going to print everybody's stuff for Christmas. But yeah, Don't buy the Rift S. Don't make the same mistake I have. Who wants to buy a Rift S? It's only $150. Seriously, DM me. I will sell my Rift S. Not kidding. Now that this video is done and over with, I can sell this thing and get my money back. Somehow, some way. But, hey, cost is better. Rift S loses. Quest 2 is a 1. Memeability. I can count you. I'm playing with Wiimotes. This is the future of VR we're talking about here. 3 for dedication. Memeability. Rift S. You're just sad if you already bought one like me. Quest 2 is 1 because, hey, you bought the Quest 2. Yay. Value. Are you getting a lot of shit for your buck? You're getting access to you're getting access to full body tracking with the phone if you go with the phone option. But you're also getting access to more portability with the Quest 2. Rift S, no. Rift S, no. Value? It's up to you. No, it's not. Quest 2, really great. If you can still do full body tracking with the Kinect. It's just that you're just gonna be stuck there. Sad. I mean, you could strap Wiimotes to your feet, and you could use like a webcam. No, wait, no, you just use the webcam to track your feet. I'm stupid. There's this design with like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not good. There's people still testing designs. There's probably a better shape design layout so you can have way more coverage of your foot if you like want to do 360 operations. So yeah, all you need is I got a $30 webcam, a bunch of cardboard, so that's like $70 in ink. If you could get it printed for free, then good for you. And Quest, so it's so at most it's gonna be like $50 to get like basic full body tracking. And if you're gonna take the time to turn some old shoes that you have into and ones, god damn. Hey, you could do it. But yeah. Says reasons. Let's tally up our total. Value. Value. You spend $320 plus another $50. That's getting close to, that's $470 for full body when you get $197 and you have balls of steel. If you have balls of steel and you have a stomach of steel, go for the phone. If you don't, go for a Quest 2. And then you might be able to upgrade later down the line. But hey, if you want to start off, and you're really curious, go with the phone. If you're just a little wussy baby, get a Quest 2. Overall, the Quest 2 already had a lot of bang for its buck, and it's really cheap. So upgrading down the line is going to be pretty easy. That gets a 2. Value for the phone, 1. Why do I have reasons if this is the whole reason that you should do this? Hey, it's up to you. Don't get the Rift S. cannot use the speakers in IVRY. It cannot send. Did Chica eat trash again? Ooh, Chica.